Our second national finalist is a 23-year-old singer-songwriter from Orlando, Florida. The local press has dubbed him one of country's greatest undiscovered talents. He says his life was changed when he went to a Garth Brooks concert 9 years ago. Meet Johnny Bulford.
I was 14 years old, and Garth came in on his Sevens tour. I was a chubby little 14-year-old kid, you know, and the girls didn't really pay that much attention to me. And I saw this guy who, you know, he wasn't the skinniest guy in the world, and all them girls were going crazy over him. So I knew, you know, this is something I should look into, maybe think about doing myself. So that Christmas, my granny bought me my first guitar. When I was 17 years old, I got on stage and performed for the first time in front of people. And it was pretty scary. I was playing an original song, the first song I'd ever written. And I didn't have any friends at the time, so I didn't know how they'd react. But ended up getting a standing ovation. Kind of pointed me towards this career and helped me realize that I might have something here, you know. Another exciting thing about being in the competition and getting as far as, I found out I get to work with Charlie McCoy. And I have a lot of respect for session players, and somebody with the experience and this knowledge that he has, being around him hopefully a little bit rubs off on me, you know. My dreams in music is to impact people the way that songs from the past has impacted me, and help them heal in times where they need it. I mean, that would be the greatest thing in the world for me.
Now, Johnny, I've heard there's something very special you want to say tonight on national TV, right?
And I want to, take this chance. You don't get it very often to thank your parents on national TV. So thank you guys. I appreciate it.
I love it. Give it up for Johnny Bulford.
Let me tell you about a place I know of. If you want to know the meaning of too much fun, well, it was blessed by the good Lord up above. The best kept secret under the Florida sun. Well, we pulled up, me and a friend of mine. She'd been there before, but it was my first time. I asked her if she thought we'd have fun, and she said all kinds. But there's something you need to understand. And before I even had a drink in my hand, she said, what happens who stays here? You'll see that it's true. Don't worry about asking, 'cause there aren't any rules. And if you find yourself lost, just ask the man with no shoes. Now grab a beer and let go of your fear, 'cause what happens here stays here. Well, the next morning we woke up in the backseat of my pickup truck. But how we got there, we hadn't a clue. I got worried, wondering what the hell did I do. So I asked around and nobody knew. I guess what happens here stays here. Man, ain't that the truth? Don't worry about asking, 'cause there aren't any rules. And if you find yourself lost, just ask the man with no shoes. Now grab a beer, let go of your fear, 'cause what happens here stays here. Well, I remember a boat, the sandbar, and the beach, but I can't remember a thing in between. What happens here stays here. Man, ain't that the truth? I didn't bother asking, 'cause there weren't any rules. And I guess we found our way home thanks to the man with no shoes. I can't wait to get it back there and crack open a beer and let go of my cares. It's the place where everybody swears what happened here stays here. What happened here stays here. What happened here stays here. Thank you very much, everybody. I'm at the Ryman Auditorium. This is insane. I was just a few months ago sitting right up there, wondering what it would be like, and it's more than I could have ever imagined. But I'm going to keep, because you got some awesome people coming up soon, so I don't want to keep them waiting. I'm going to do one for you. It's a slow one. It's called How Could I Not? How could I not fall for you? And how could I not need for you? I spend most every day trying to push these feelings aside, but it seems like each day's a waste, because I fail every time. Oh, it wouldn't be so hard, babe, if you weren't everything I want. How could I not fall for you? And how could I not be for you? And how could I be here with you without endlessly, hopelessly, helplessly, totally loving you with all that I've got? How could I not? So it's not like I didn't try to resist it, and I know it's not the perfect time. I'm just afraid I might miss it. Oh, and please don't be upset with me, 'cause none of this is my fault. How could I not fall for you? And how could I not live for you? And how could I be here with you without endlessly, hopelessly, helplessly, totally loving you with all that I've got? How could I not? Baby, how could I not fall for you? And how could I not need for you? And how could I